The word for today, Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 to 12. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judah in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we have seen the star in the east and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. So they said to him, in Bethlehem of Judah, for thus it is written by the prophet, but you, Bethlehem in the land of Judah, are not the least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod, when he had secretly called the wise men, determined from them what time the star appeared, and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search carefully for the young child. And when you found him, bring back word to me, that I may come and worship him also. When they heard the king, they departed, and behold, the star which they had seen in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced greatly, exceeding great joy. When they had come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented gifts to him, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Then, being divinely warned in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed for their own country another way. Verse 12 again. Then, being divinely warned in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed for their own country another way. Beloved, here is 2026. Be careful of who you share your news to, how you share your news. Be careful. Be very careful. Now, let me tell you this. It is good to testify of the goodness of the Lord in our life. The Lord sees the heart. If you are testifying from that heart of giving God the glory, no matter what the enemy is planning, the Lord will deliver you and give you more testimonies. But if you are testifying from that heart of, I want to let them know that I have arrived, I want to oppress my enemies, behold, the Lord sees your heart. And if you share your testimony in the hand of the enemy that wants to destroy you, the Lord will take his face away, because it is you who have looked for trouble. You did not testify to give him glory. You testified to oppress people. And so the people you want to oppress will oppress you. People have come to you to give you testimonies of what the Lord has done to them. Be careful of who you are sharing their stories to. There are some people they have decided not to tell, but they choose you. Please, be careful who you now share their stories to. Don't go to a Herod to share their testimony to a Herod. They know they can go to that person to share it. They know if they want to. But they have decided to skip that person. They came to you. Be careful of how you spread other people's news. Don't share people's news to a Herod. Be careful. The three wise men came from that heart of thanksgiving, glorifying God. Our King is born. That heart of, not wanting to destroy the King, not wanting to harm the babe, little Jesus, but that heart of the heart of rejoicing that the King was born. From that, the Lord sees, and the Lord wants them. Don't go to Herod. Don't. There was a harm caused through that. They eventually fled. The Lord eventually, he still talked to Joseph, take the child away until King Herod dies. Go away from that. Go to Egypt. Because of that news. That news. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful of how you share people's news. They came to you to testify. They did not say, help me spread it. If they want to spread it, they have their mouth to spread. They have their mouth to spread. And you're testifying the way you're talking, where you're talking, how you're sharing your news. Make sure it is coming from the heart of thanksgiving to God. Glorifying God alone, that God alone is the one to take the glory. If you're doing it otherwise to oppress people, the people you're oppressing, pray they do not oppress you back with your news. If you read the book of 1 Samuel chapter 10, Saul They lost their donkey. They were looking for the donkey and all that. And at that time, the people of Israel had prayed, asked God, we want a king, we want a king. Disturbing Prophet Samuel. The Lord now told Prophet Samuel, you will see Saul looking for a donkey. He described him and all that. Anoint him king. Lo and behold, on their way back, the uncle of Saul met with him. Oh, we've been looking for you. We found the donkey. What? You've been gone for days and all that. We've been worried about you. And he saw Saul with Prophet Samuel. Those days, if you have any encounter with a prophet, it means something great transpired between you and the prophet. What did Saul say? Oh, uncle, yeah, we met with Prophet Samuel. We talked to him. We asked him about the donkey, and he said we will find the donkey. He skipped the part of the kingship that he anointed him king. He skipped that part to his uncle. Wisdom. Wisdom. He's his uncle. You should tell him, oh, I'm going to be king. No. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. It is not every news you share. Be careful. Let the Holy Spirit lead you. Let the Holy Spirit direct you. Yeah, 2026. Move with wisdom. Move with the Holy Spirit. What you say, how you say it, where you say it. Let the Holy Spirit lead. Let the Holy Spirit direct. Don't go to a herald with your news. Don't go to a destroyer of destiny with your news. Let the Holy Spirit, let wisdom direct you. Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 to 12. Please ponder on it, the word for today.